Quadratic equations. You get them in two forms, in standard form or vertex form. If you're given the equation in standard form, then to find the vertex, we're going to have to use this formula. This formula would get us the x-coordinate of the vertex. Once you find the x-coordinate, you plug it back into the equation that was given to you, and that will give you the y-coordinate. By then, you'll have the x and the y-coordinate of the vertex. If your equation is given to you in vertex form, then you could just read the vertex right off the equation. Notice this number goes here. This number goes here. The h is the x-coordinate of the vertex, and the k is the y-coordinate of the vertex. But keep in mind, when they give you a formula with a negative, that variable, that number next to the negative is going to switch when it comes out of the formula. So when we read this h and bring it out, it's going to switch signs. The k will stay as it is. Quadratic equations produce shapes we call parabola. This is a parabola shape. Notice the vertex. This one's opening up, this one's opening down. This one is a minimum, the vertex is a minimum, and this one, the vertex is a maximum. We know right from the beginning, when they give us the equation, that the parabola is going to open up if the a is greater than 0. In other words, if a is positive. The parabola is going to open down if the a is less than 0, which means the a is negative. So now we know that this a tells us whether the parabola is opening up or down. If the a is positive, the parabola will open up. If the a is negative, the parabola will open down. Let's find the vertex. Here they gave us the equation in standard form. Notice f of x is the same thing as y, so you could put a y here if you like. Since they give us the parabola, the quadratic, in standard form, we need to use this formula to find the vertex. This will give us the x-coordinate of the vertex. So identify a and b. A is the number in front of x to the second. B is the number in front of x to the first. Plug them into the formula. Simplify. And what we get is x equal 2. So now we know the x-coordinate of the vertex. To find the y-coordinate, since we need x and y, substitute this x you just found back into the equation, simplify, and we get a y of negative 2. So the vertex coordinates are 2, negative 2. The x-coordinate and the y-coordinate of the vertex. If they give you the equation in vertex form, then you read the vertex right off the equation. This number is going to be the h, this number is going to be the k. But notice the h switches signs, and that's because our model form for vertex form has x minus h. When you have a negative in front of the variable, that means it's going to switch signs. So when you read it as a negative 3. This is the k, and the k you leave as it is. If it's negative, you keep it negative. If it's positive, you keep it positive. This is the form we were following.